Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised I wasn't asked why I'm convinced Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block. On a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At Enchain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts. Basically ones that can run operating systems. That's all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Howdy people, how are we doing? It looks like we are rocking and rolling. JPAP's in the house already, great stuff. Thanks for joining me on this lovely afternoon where I am. Even though it might be coming towards the end of February, which is freezing in the UK, got clear blue skies outside there today. Looks absolutely fantastic. Feeling pozzed up with positive energy with what's going on today. I don't know where it's coming from, but I can feel it. You know, the market's getting spooked. They can't tell what's coming. They have no idea that Bitcoin is BSV. Literally just gonna like smash the world. Well, more to the point, smash all these shitcoiners. So, for any newbies listening to my show, the reason we broadcast on Twitch is because YouTube have already kindly taken down 2 of my channels. Then they were preventing me from editing my shows, which they're still doing. And then they were deleting episodes, and I was just like, you know what, this is ridiculous. I was only getting like 50 views at the time. Now I'm getting close to 100. Number go up, but remember, it's all about quality, because quantity follows quality, just like price follows value follows utility, because utility is value. But shitcoiners wouldn't have a clue what I'm talking about, because shitcoiners got shit for brains. Oh dear. So I've decided that I'm going to, I still enjoy doing these intros. I still enjoy listening to this. It just absolutely cracks me up. You know, like thinking of like new comments to make after each image. Maybe I should think of like a moving image to show, because I'm actually watching the original image while these people are talking. And I know you guys have just got this image up here, but for newbies who are watching, like, oh, what does this mean? Well, you know, soft fork, SegWit, fundamentally a hard fork, completely changed Bitcoin into an absolute piece of digital dog shit that it is. And the same happened to BCH. You know, if anybody wants to tamper with Bitcoin and take it under their control, the first thing they do is tamper with the signatures. BTC, Coolcoin segregated the signatures. Bcrash added Schnorr signatures. Absolutely ridiculous. But let's just quickly, because these introductions always set me up for the rest of the show. Take the floor, Michael Saylor. Rock and roll. Here we are. Let's do this.
I like Bitcoin the way it is. In fact, I love Bitcoin the way it is.
And what way would that be, Michael? Let me guess. Would it be this way? Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, perhaps? I think so. Let's listen to him talk more about it.
And the way it's currently constructed, it is possible to put all $250 trillion of monetary energy in big blocks of encrypted energy on the blockchain. Maybe the Bitcoin will be 1 million. You can probably calculate $10 million of Bitcoin or something. Big blocks, $100 million chunks on the blockchain. It'll store all the monetary energy in the world, and it should store it for the next 100 years without losing any of it. If Bitcoin's going to fail, it's not going to fail due to lack of functionality or lack of speed or lack of scalability. In my opinion, if Bitcoin is going to fail, it's going to fail because it loses trust and security. We have to protect the network integrity at all costs.
Indeed we do, Michael. Indeed we do. As in like the protocol locked in stone. However, since you've been studying the Bitcoin white paper, what you haven't been studying is the politics that has gone on behind the scenes. And we are now going to let Peter McCormack, one of your small block colleagues, explain what has happened. Take the floor, Peter McCormack.
Bitcoin is so different now from when Satoshi was here. It's a completely different project. It doesn't matter who Satoshi is anymore. Even if Satoshi came back, I don't think he would just be immediately welcomed as having this God-given right to decide what happens with Bitcoin. I think he would have to earn his right back into the project. Bitcoin is built based on consensus now.
Is that right, Pete? Like it wasn't built on consensus before? So you think that Bitcoin is now built on consensus? Right. Well, let's see what Samson Mao, the Chief Strategy Officer at Blockstream, seems to think that KuCoin is built on. Take the floor, Samson Mao. Here we go.
Bitcoin was created by the central bankers that enslave you today. It is their scapegoat.
How do you answer those, Max and Stacey?
I think the evidence is clear that they do not control it. There's 10 years, almost 11 years now of track record.
Yeah, Blockstream controls it.
I'm sorry, go ahead. Who does?
Blockstream.
Oh, all right. I was looking at you when I said that. Yeah, I'm a block. I have a spy. I'm one of the spies. No, so this. It's an interesting.
It certainly is interesting. Oh dear, I will never get tired of hearing that. Never, And again, I'm only enjoying it now because it's relevant. Very soon it won't be relevant, so I'm literally just going to milk it all the way because I can't get enough of that, honestly. When you really understand what he's just done there, like his paymasters are doing all they can to try and politically spin the narrative that, it's decentralized and no one can control it. And he's just the Chief Strategy Officer at Blockstream has just gone, Blockstream controls it. Can you imagine them? They'd be like, oh, put his foot right in it. But that's because he's been hoodwinked as well. But classic shitcoiner, shit for brains. What can you say? They have not let him air on social media since he has made that faux pas for them. I want to say faux pas, it was a faux pas on their behalf because they don't want people to know that. But for us, it was just like, well, he was just speaking the truth. Blockstream control it. KuCoin is an absolute piece of digital dog shit. And if you don't believe me that KuCoin is a piece of digital dog shit, just have a listen to Andreas Antonopoulos explaining to somebody about what they should do when their transaction is stuck in the meme pool for 10 days. Take the floor, Andreas Antonopoulos. Here we go.
Anonymous asks, I transferred my Bitcoin with too low a fee and it's been unconfirmed for 10 days. What should I do? The idea that you did a transaction and that transaction had insufficient fee tells me that you do not have a wallet that allows you to increase the fee after a transaction has been broadcast. Wallets that allow you to do that support one of two technologies. One is called replace by fee, which allows you to broadcast a second transaction with increased fee. And the other one is a technology called child pays for parent, which allows you to make another transaction with the change, or even allows the merchant or recipient to make another transaction with the payment amount that is a child transaction that has more fee, and that child fee is enough to pay for the parent fee, causing both the child and the parent to be confirmed simultaneously. All of this is stuff that you can do with a more sophisticated wallet, but it can be confusing, especially if your wallet is not sophisticated. I would say the first transaction you need to make is to a better wallet.
Yeah, because it's got nothing to do with CoreCoin, the chain itself. It's all to do with the wallet. Yeah. Don't blame the network. Don't blame the fact that Blockstream have royally screwed it up so that you can't use it, and they've told everybody you're not meant to use it. Oh, well, you know, you need a sophisticated wallet. Shitcoiners actually believe this shit. Honestly, it's absolutely hilarious. So now let's listen to Chamath Palihapitiya explaining that CoreCoin is a con game. Take the floor, Chamath.
This is a thing that either goes to roughly the value of gold, and at the time it was about $100 a coin, and so there's very little downside. There's all this asymmetric upside. I said, take 1% of your net worth and buy this schmuck insurance. This is now a confidence game, right? There is no real utility in this.
You just called it a confidence game, which is a con game.
And we've done okay. The economy's built.
There we go. So you now need sophisticated wallets to use it. It's a con game. You buy it as schmuck insurance. We know that Blockstream control it, so it's their fault. They're the ones that have totally screwed it up. Honestly, it's just absolutely hilarious, especially when you actually hear it from the shitcoiners themselves. And they haven't even figured it out. Like, I mean, literally, are they really that dumb? You know, and, you know, history, past performance from them would tell us, well, yes, they are. But like I said, dumb people are dangerous. They're dangerous because they are inconsiderate. And the reason they're inconsiderate is because they are stupid. And stupid people do dumb things that end up being dangerous and hurting people. You know, so yeah, literally just stay away from people like that. And talking about people being stupid and dumb, let's just remind ourselves, what is it that shitcoiners say?
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey,
hey. There we go, peeps. Alright, so you'll see on this shitcoin or coin crap chart that I've got that literally there are only two commodities. The rest of these shitcoins are literally all securities. They are all secured by a single central entity, which means the data on them is not secure because there is a single central point of failure on all of those networks. The only two that are genuine are Litecoin and Bitcoin. And we all know what Charlie Lee makes of his own creation because it doesn't solve the paradox of the centralized starting point, which is fundamental to understanding all of this. So let's have a listen to Charlie Lee and Mike Novogratz, you know, telling us what they did. Take the floor, boys. Here we go.
You created Litecoin, right? So this has to be something like you're incredibly passionate about.
Yeah, as most of you probably know, I kind of created it just for fun, right? Didn't really expect it to become anything.
And I just remember the guy that founded Litecoin sold it all on the top. And I was like, dude, not great as the founder to unload everything literally on the high tick. Great as a speculator, but not as a community builder.
Yeah, great as a shitcoiner. Because that's literally the only thing that shitcoiners want to do is they want to sell out and shit on somebody else. They are dirty dollar and filthy fiat lovers because they just don't understand the concept of commodity money. They're literally like no clue. It's hilarious. All these shitcoiners that I see on social media, they've all got Patreon accounts. And they're like thanking their followers, going, oh yeah, thank you for following me. Thank you for supporting my Patreon account. And I'm just like, you're promoting Bitcoin and you're asking them to pay you in your Patreon account. Like, do you not see a disconnect here? Like, is there something that I'm missing? Yeah, this is like so ridiculous. So I've actually started promoting Twitch. Well, obviously on my on the trailers and also the conclusions to my show. So for anybody new who hasn't seen Twitch before, literally you post, and if people like your posts, you get rewarded because people like it. It's a penny you get. Like, you know, how is a penny going to really affect like anybody's life? Like, honestly. But what's good about somebody saying they're going to give you a penny for that is that the platform that supports this means that that platform now no longer needs to sell your personal data. They no longer rely on monitoring you, seeing what you've been looking at, seeing what you've been clicking through, movements on your mouse, what you've been typing in on your keyboard, bombarding you with adverts, you know, asking you if you accept all the cookies so they can track you and all of this shit. Don't need that anymore. Now you've got a platform where you pay to upload your data, and on Twitch all the transactions go on chain, which means they can't be deleted. Although Twitch is a fascia, you know, and they could sort of like ban you from their platform, but you could just simply make your own. But you know, the golden rule in Bitcoin is no douchebagging. no being a douchebag. So let's just have a quick look at the people who I follow in here. But I mean, check out this. Earned $71 already. And from 655 Twitches. So that basically means that I have earned over 10 cents. And I do not spend 10 cents on a post, which means I'm up. You know, but also because people are paying you in Bitcoin, Bitcoin goes up in value, which means eventually that $71 is probably going to be worth like a few million. Well worth it, you know, in a nutshell. But let's just have a look, see how well Twitch is doing. We've got Acorn Stacks here. And this is really good for just keeping on top of figures. So check this out. Here we go, 426 users in the last 24 hours. Prior to that, it was 621 new users. And 3 days ago, it was 1,117 new users in a 24-hour period. This is literally just the start. And when you invite a friend, like when you click on this, click on a link here. Is it the link? Invite a friend. Check it out. So invite a friend. Oh, see, look, I've earned I've earned $1.31 from inviting friends. Friends invited 13. These are all them down here. I write to them, say thanks because I've purchased the Twitch chat, so I can write to them so they can DM me. But check this out. Invite a friend using your link to earn 10% of Twitch revenue when they spend. So check it out. Yeah, it's just a micro payment. Like, you know, 10% of 1 cent is a tenth of a cent. But, you know, that multiplied over time, plus the massive increase in value, it's well worth it. Yeah, do you get that on Twitter? No, because Twitter sell your data, as do YouTube, as do Instagram. You know, they bombard you with adverts. Now, no need for that. You know, now people are actually going to have to, you know, get your attention by doing good things. They're not just going to have to, you know, overload your brain with bullshit adverts here, there, and everywhere, trying to, with subliminal advertising. No, it's just like their products are going to have to earn via their merits with people talking about them. You know, I mean, there'll be paid advertising sites. I mean, maybe they could actually join social media platforms like Twitch and post quality stuff about the products they're producing. You know, that would be a really great way, you know, and there would be our choice if we want to look at the adverts or not. You know, some adverts are quite exciting, but I don't need to see them over and over and over again, do I? You know, that's the whole point. So let's have I'm not sure if Relica is actually on live. I think Relica's on the mobile. Relica World. Here we go. I need to have this one on my money button. Linked straight to Relica World. Haven't been on it for a while. Coming soon. Check it out. Alrighty. I should do this more often. Alright, Melbourne laneways. Who are these from? Underground bar in Poland. Sunrise Boogie. So this is actually Relica posting their own stuff. That's what it is. So it says Relica. It would say, you know, somebody else. Maybe I'm not following enough people on Relica, am I really? So that's all Relica stuff. So, coming soon to Relica hand cash. Alrighty, Roo. Exciting stuff. But yes, I mean, I was thinking, you know, I mean, so many people use Instagram, but people are saying, oh, you know, I don't want to pay to upload my, you know, my information. But like, if you actually say to somebody, look, you know, every time you upload something, there is a huge corporation behind what you are doing, monitoring absolutely everything that you do, tracking your life. It's rather invasive. Do you like it? The fact is, it might not bother you because you don't really tend to notice it. But that is what they're doing. All these huge corporations around the world. Your data is extremely valuable when they've got all these data points on you. You know, I think I heard a CJ TV say that you know, all the data that these big corporations collect on you, they can sell for like $12, $12 on every single person, just because, you know, marketing agencies want to target you. You know, I mean, when you think about it that way, you know, how free are we? You know, so it's just like, well, actually, you know, this platform has been good enough to provide me with the opportunity to, you know, put my data on, and it's supported by me paying to upload my data. And if people like it, they'll like it and comment on it and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's as soon as people get that round their heads, it's gonna be absolutely massive. This is one of the reasons why I actually just started promoting Streamanity, because I thought, you know what, like, how can I do this? I'm doing my news reports, but they're on YouTube, and it's so easy for people to just like click on YouTube, but they don't realize that being on that platform is monitoring everything you do, like Big Brother. You know, so now I'm probably going to do these news reports on Streamanity, and so long as that covers the cost, you know, which I'm hopefully they will, because these news reports seem to be quite popular. We'll just have a quick look at my YouTube channel. So yeah, with the news reports, I might do them for like 3 cents, if I can get enough people away from YouTube and onto Streamanity. So let's have a look at how popular these news reports are, so you can see them. Here we go. Righty, yeah. So I seem to be doing. I've got all my shows that I've done so far on premieres, so they're going to be shown 7 days after the initial show on Streamanity. And with these news reports, I might do them sort of 3 days afterwards. So, you know, you just simply pay 3 cents to keep up to date with what's going on. So with, I mean, that news report mentioned CSW, or what are they, 283? Oh no, it was Elon Musk. 132, 92, 177. So let's say on average like 100 views for a breaking news. So they basically, if I've got 100 people paying 3 cents, and it's 3 cents just to keep up to date with what's going on, and you're on a platform that isn't monitoring you, you know, that's what I'm going to sort of maybe try and aim at now. Yeah, just 3 cents. It's 3 cents, you know, to not be on a platform that's monitoring everything that you do, you know, and encouraging other people to use it. Oh yeah. So my little slogan that I used for this Actually, we'll just send that picture to myself so you guys can see it. Again, this is all marketing. So let me know what you think about this. Here we go. Ta-da! Right, so when I did my presentation the other day on the 6 steps of a conversation, and with positive language, I was thinking, like, on here, I was just like, look, yeah, I wanted something that rhymed. Get your data away from these big bad corporations. Blah 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 blah. But then I was just like, I don't want to neg on the corporations, and it's like, oh, it's all about just getting your data off their platform. It's all about getting away from them so they can't monitor you. It's all about them not being able to sell your data. Well, I thought, well, actually, what is the on a positive aspect? What is it all about? So I thought, well, actually, this is more like it. So I said, support independent content creation. So, independent ones, as in like not dependent on, huge corporations. And then I came up with this slogan here. It's you that should profit from your data. So go to www.satoshi.tv. And I shall provide the link in the description below. But yeah, I thought that sounded pretty good. It's you that should profit from your data. Not big corporations who make an absolute mint from following every single move that you do. So that's why I was like, oh yeah, that's a good one. Twitch, Streamanity, Relica, they're like the main platforms that people use these days. So yeah, let me know what you think. Shout out to people in the chat box: JPaps, Smoker Pipe, Connor G, and Diddy Weldon, Timeline Tourist, TD Verge. All right, boys and girls, excellent. Neezy says, ex-Bitmain CEO Jihan Wu sells BTC.com. to sports lottery operator 500.com. Really? Oh my goodness me! Can you send me a link in that one? We'll go check that out for sure. But let's have a quick rundown of these figures. Haven't seen these today yet. Obviously the market's like topsy-turvy. Let's do that. I was actually looking at this because I couldn't help but see what was going on social media with everybody reporting on it. Sea of red, but XRP in the green, if you can believe it. Like, oh my god. Whoa, look at this. So, where's that? Down from 58, is that right? I was still up on the week, but yeah, down on the day. Looks like it's shit its knickers from touching 58, above 58,000, dropping down to 52, 53 as we speak. But again, all of these utter shitcoins, literally utter shitcoins, and the genuine Bitcoin now buried down in 23, look, down 15%. So you've got to ask yourself, which dickhead is dumping it? That's the real question. And again, it's got to be nefarious, because anybody who is genuinely in BSV knows that it's digital data sovereignty. There is no way you would just simply use it as a speculative asset if you knew it was that valuable. But these shitcoiners literally have just no contempt for it, no respect for it. But the likes of like Huobi token that shot up 25% the other day, and NEM token, and Aave, Doge. I mean, obviously Doge got a lot of press coverage. Look, Crypto.com up 58% in 24 hours. It's bollocks. It's absolute bollocks. I honestly think that it's those people who have got access to the money printers, buying all of this shit, and shitcoiners going, well, yeah, number go up and all that kind of stuff. None of these coins have got utility. And that's something that these dirty shitcoiners, and other people who are nefarious towards Bitcoin haven't got round their heads. It is utility. Once this thing proves its utility, in other words, it's if data efficiencies and data security, so that it can save corporations millions, if not billions of dollars on their company costs. There is no getting away from it. And look at this Terra Luna, whatever that shit is, like 9%. Honestly, It's just the entire thing is just absolutely hilarious. You know, like no utility in any of it. So we've got hash rate 0.5%, network nodes 2.6, transactions 25.6. Again, there are transactions on Bitcoin blocks live that aren't being shown on Bitcoin. But this is where the politics is. Look at this. So Tal, Hathor, Tal. Look at this. Mac Daddies, no sign of Huobi anywhere. So we'll just run through this quickly. Price follows utility. Price follows value follows utility. When there's utility, it can create value. When it creates value, it can develop a price. When it develops price, it can be measured against the cost of other goods and services and used as a medium of exchange. Coolcoin, Bcrash, proof of work. That will just stop overnight. Bcrash, Bitcoin, proof of work. 86,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Coolcoin, and 10 times cheaper than Bcrash, because Bcrash is an absolute piece of shit. 42% more profitable to mine on Coolcoin. Wow. I mean, look, there is something going on there. That's why all these like shitcoiners have probably jumped chains. But the reason they've gone off it is because they're just following price. They have no respect for the value. Because it's the value that they don't understand. For me, I understand the value of Bitcoin, which is why I'm literally all over it. You know, and I understand the market, which is why I wouldn't touch these shitcoins with a barge pole. Yeah, you just won't be able to get out when these exchanges go bust. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network. Oh, Coolcoin just beating us. Daily Bitcoin transactions by network. Transactions per block. Look at this. Fees USD. Look, it looks like Bcrash were desperately trying to compete with Bitcoin all this time. Their costs have been coming down and down and down, and then all of a sudden they were just like, yeah, no, we just can't operate like this. Boom, costs go up. They can't do it. They have no idea how it's being done, and they don't have the genuine volume of transactions for the apps that Bitcoin has got built on it, because they don't give a monkeys about apps. Literally, Roger Ver's all about, you know, like getting shops to, in brackets here, adopt it. Adopt it is not using it. Is it, oh yeah, we'll accept it, you know, if a customer comes in and they've got it. There is no desire for anybody to buy it. It's such an absolute load of crap. Hence, that's why I call it Bcrash. Look at this, Satoshis. Oh, like literally, yeah, they've been trying again. I mean, this is so typical of Roger Ver. Literally, like, you know, slapping plasters on things. No long-term foresight as to what gives it value, because he's all about, you know, stickers and badge lapels. Literally, it's absolutely laughable. Absolutely laughable. I just detest that guy. Block reward ratio. Whoa. Need to support those miners somehow, because they ain't got any money coming in. They have got no choice but to massively increase the fee, you know, which just means people aren't going to use it. I mean, look at the fees. They're almost kind of like touching that of Coolcoin. That's hilarious. So this figure will be changing very soon. Very soon. Honestly. Just a bunch of schoolboys. Bunch of absolute schoolboys. Proof of work or growth, blockchain growth by network, mocking Bcrash there. So here we go. This is where the politics are. 24-hour hash rate, F2 pool. Oh, where's BTC.com down there? You know, it hasn't really changed all that much. Coolcoin, here we go. Huobi loving Coolcoin now that they don't fancy Bitcoin. Pool in and F2 pool up there. BTC.com down in 8th position. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Any TAL on there? Nope. The TAL. It is no longer there. Bcrash, just absolutely hilarious. I mean, look at this shit. Antpool and BTC.com. Like, macking it hard. Hilarious. Hilarious. And this is Bitcoin. So we've got Hathor, 56.25%. And again, people are going, oh, 51% attack, 51% attack. No, they are just simply processing transactions and putting them on chain. If they want to attack the chain, they cause a chain split and then they go off in their own direction, mining their own chain. So all it does is like reduce the credibility, you know, the economic security of the chain. But that is it. That is literally it. You know, they are processing transactions. The transactions go on chain. That is it. And it just means that Hathor is winning more blocks than most at the moment. But again, they've stolen this hash rate off of shitcoin enterprises, who I think were personally mining BSV purely to dump it for no other reason. Because, like I said, all the dirty traders in Bitcoin now are now trading on TDXP app, which doesn't devalue the asset. You know, so literally it's only douchebags, you know, utter morons that actually would be trading it on any other app other than TDXP app. So this has got to be nefarious actors that were holding the price down. And if we when we looked at the market earlier on today, it just goes to show you what an absolute shit show it is, because they just simply go up and down. It's literally trading bots that they've got their bots pegged to every other coin. Oh, that coin goes up, right? I wanted to sell this amount with it, you know, on the movements up and down. But keep Corcoin as the dominant one, but we'll still be involved with these other shit coins, you know, just in case, because they don't understand what we know. You know, the whole market is just an absolute shit show. But again, we know what's coming, which is great, absolutely fantastic. Right, let's have a quick look at Bitcoin Blocks Live. Here we go. Cheers, KP Dad. The CoinGeek article, ex-Bitmain CEO Jihan Wu sells BTC.com to sports lottery operator. Right. Yeah, definitely going to have a look at that then. So again, for any newbies who are wondering how Bitcoin works, these vertical rectangular blocks at the top of the transactions being recognized by the nodes on the network. Once they're recognized by the nodes, they're then thrown into the meme pool, and the transaction can no longer be reversed. They're just simply waiting for storage. You know, but all the data in the transactions is still readily available here. Then the miners and payment processors compete to process those transactions, put them in a block, store them in the blockchain, where they are then held as a universal source of truth forever. And if we highlight some of these blocks here, you can see the information in the highlighted rectangular box below. We've got the hash number of that block, the block height, who it was mined by, the size, the time, the date, the transaction count, and total fees in the block. And as we know, as time goes on, when the block reward gets cut in half every 210,000 blocks, eventually the fees in the block will surpass the block reward because of the volume of transactions within it, because people are using it for the value that it gives them. That is the entire point of Bitcoin. So let's just see what this D app is doing here. Look at that. So it's rocketed up. So started on the 14th with 100,000 transactions, and now 8 days later it's done 5 million. 5 million. So basically 404,900,000 transactions in 8 days, which is just absolutely huge, because even Corcoin couldn't even touch that. Literally can't touch that, as they would say. Let's have a quick look at BitInfo charts to see what's going on. I haven't checked this for a few days now. So again, for any newbies, it's just interesting looking at some of the metrics here. You can go to charts and yeah, market capitalization, transactions last 24 hours, you know, average transaction, blah 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 blah. Dogecoin seriously diminishing now that people have stopped transacting with it, because it's a load of literally digital dog shit. But we can go to these highlighted tabs on the left hand side. We'll go to 3 years and we go to log. Check it out. This is Bitcoin in the purple. Genuine Bitcoin. It did all that in 12 months. You know, because that's genuine utility. That is intelligence. That's everything else that's on chain. That is fantastic. Right, so I think actually let's have a look at this CoinGeek article then with Jihan. Here we go. Before we get into my favourite part and look at some videos. News, was it be editorials maybe? Business. Oh, there we go. Oh, about Jihan. Let's go back to that. That's the one. Right, let's see this. What is all this about? Jihan given up, you think? So Bitmain CEO Jihan Wu sells BTC.com to sports lottery operator 500.com. China-based 500.com, all right, another China-based company, announced last week it acquired BTC.com in its quest to become a block reward mining powerhouse. Interesting. Saw an article the other day that is it an Indian tea company that has decided to become a miner as well. Let's see if we can find that. Here we go. Indian tea company. Bitcoin mining. See what comes up. Was the tea company that planned to buy Bitcoin mining machines? This is a new one. What is this? The tea company that planned to buy Bitcoin mining machines is back. Oh, it's backpedaling on its plans. That was 2018. So that was the they changed their name to blockchain Long Island blockchain. I see something like that. I wrote an article on that. What a joke. But this is actually a genuine Indian tea company. Let's find this one. Bitcoin.com. Bitcoin.com. Indian tea company. Here we go. That's 2017. No, it's not that one. This must be the one. Is it that one? Chinese tea retailer. Let's have a look at this. Is this the one? Indian official provides updates on crypto bill and transitions period for crypto holders report. No, it wasn't that one. Latest news. Let's see if we can find this one. Binance blamed for purposely choking Ethereum's network. Oh, there's any excuse. It's hilarious. BTC transactions stuck. Oh, well, I mean, obviously this it's biased anyway because it is, Bitcoin.com, which are B crashes. Where was it? Latest articles, maybe. Latest comments. Here we go. This is the one. Well, one day ago. Huh. Chinese retailer joins crypto mining industry after hiring 2 roles to lead its Bitcoin business plan. Let's see this. A Chinese tea retailer, it is a Chinese tea retailer, is looking to make its inception into the Bitcoin mining business. Publicly listed Urban Tea announced the expansion of its operations by appointing 2 executives to pursue its crypto plans. But I mean, again, this is what's going to happen. We are witnessing here the corporate. It's going to be small ones to start with because small ones are always looking to make profits somehow. They're the ones that are going to be more innovative, more willing to move. But sooner or later, we will be reading about Facebook, Google, Amazon, Netflix, Apple, Microsoft, all becoming mining farms. The central banks, governments, investment banks, retail banks, the largest corporations in the world. So this is literally kind of like, we're seeing it happening. So 500.com, and now this is this Urban Tea company going into it. I mean, this is actually really quite exciting when you think about it. They're just obviously completely misguided at the moment. But imagine if Bitcoin actually worked. Imagine if they actually had all these massive transaction volumes on chain. The entire world will be piling in. This is speculative at the moment because Coolcoin is obviously a load of shit and shitcoiners are very confused about that. But imagine when they actually see Bitcoin working. Every company will be doing this. It's going to be massive. So let's read this then. So per the announcement, Urban Tea Incorporated hired Feng Dang Zhao as the company's new Chief Operating Officer and Dr. Yunfei Song as an independent director. The tea retailer expects the new roles to lead the company's critical strategic expansion in blockchain and cryptocurrency mining. Zhao will look forward to implementing the core coin business plan of the firm. Her experience includes having worked in blockchain data centers across Southeast Asia and managing crypto mining farms. Moreover, she has expertise in crypto hardware wallet development, the announcement details. Also, Dr. Song comes from an academic background, specifically being a scientist at the Chinese Academy of Sciences. In fact, I thought this was a he, she, her, what? In fact, his expertise fields cover blockchain technology, crypto mining, artificial intelligence, among others. Yi Long, CEO of Urban Tea, praised the widespread popularity that cryptos have gained recently, although he points out that the world's financial experts have been building confidence in the future of cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. Long further commented on Zhao and Dr. Song's hiring, saying, "We expect that their industry expertise, combined with our growth strategy, will lead our expansion plan into the cryptocurrency mining industry. Going forward, we expect Urban Tea will start expanding into the blockchain ecology, such as cryptocurrency mining, blockchain mine construction and maintenance, and cryptocurrency exchange operations." I mean, getting in there, they could be big. First mover advantage. Urban Tea, based in Hunan, China, was founded in 2011 and is currently listed on Nasdaq as MYT. As of press time, the company's shares trade at $6.05 with a $45 million market capitalization. This maneuver is the first crypto-related business made over the company's history. Latest tea retailer's crypto mining venture ended in disaster. Oh, that was Long Island iced tea, blockchain iced tea. Not quite the same thing as going in there. KP Dad, can you send me the link on Twitter with the that towel link with the images that you sent me? That's great. We'll go over those in a sec. Here we go. So yeah, now we've got 500.com up for it. China-based 500.com announced last week it acquired BTC.com in its quest to become a block reward mining powerhouse. Jihan Wu's BitDeer Technologies is the operator of BTC.com. The mining pool is currently in the top 5 reward mining on BTC based on a 7-day moving average. The pool mines various other futile digital currencies like BCH, LTC, and ETH. Ooh! Oh, of course, it's CoinGeek. No wonder they left out BSV. I forgot I was reading a CoinGeek article and I was like, oh, I left out BSV. Maybe they know. Maybe they're onto something. 500.com entered the share exchange agreement with the Blockchain Alliance Technologies, the parent company of BitDeer, which is a majority owned by Wu. Per the terms of the deal, 500.com will issue an aggregate of 44,353,435 Class A shares to Blockchain Alliance at the first close, which is expected to occur by April 15th, 2021. The shares represent roughly 10% of 500.com outstanding shares as of January 31st, 2021. In addition, if BTC.com records net operating profit this year, 500.com will issue an additional Class A ordinary share allotment to a Blockchain Alliance. If the net operating profit is no less than $20 million, a maximum of 22,176,718 additional shares will be issued, which represents relatively 5% of 500.com outstanding shares as of January 31st, 2021. If BTC.com... Have I just read that? What the hell? Blockchain Alliance agrees to subject the Class A ordinary shares it receives as part of the deal to lock-up period in accordance with the share exchange agreement. The agreement is subject to various closing conditions, including transfer of the domain name BTC.com and the digital currency wallet of BTC.com. 500.com has been aggressively expanding into block reward mining since the year began, starting with a $14.4 million deal in January to buy an unspecified number of Bitcoin mining machines from certain non-US persons. The machines were said to boast a total hash power capacity of 918.5 petahashes. 1 petahash is 1 quadrillion hashes per second. In late January, 500.com paid $13.5 million to boost its stake in Hong Kong-based Lotto Interactive from 33.7% to 54.2%. Despite its names, Lotto Interactive's primary objectives consist of providing data analysis and storage services, with its big data client being mainly engaged in cryptocurrency mining businesses. It was followed by 500.com's Feb 2nd announcement of 2 agreements with unidentified parties, an $8.5 million deal for 5,900 machines and equipment in principle for an additional 10,000 machines to be acquired sometime late this year. Assuming full delivery of the 15,900 machines, 500.com said that its hash rate would increase by 1,000 petahashes. Don't really need to go. I think you get the picture. Basically, you know, they're going into mining. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, you get the point. You don't have to necessarily read all of that. But let's have a see if we can. Nice one, KP Dad. Thank you very much. These were the images that KP Dad sent me. Check this out. So this was a Tal saying cloud-based blockchain protocol enterprise adoption, and they've got around here just, you know, how the ecosystem is growing. So point of sale payments, Senti, casino and gambling, BitBoss, supply chain and Internet of Things, Unisort, advertising, Tonic Pow, social media, Twitch. Well, that's now Twitch, Relica and Streamanity. Maxon browser, web browsing. Yeah, you know, I think I've got plans for the future, you know, in terms of how to make sure we get information out there. Gonna start putting some web sites up on the Maxon browser with the .b domain, which is pretty cool. Esports, big data and Internet of Things, Enchain Enterprise, global blockchain solutions, global leader, blockchain R&D, fintech investments, the Bayesian Group. And check this out for big claims. So this was Tal would just have this on the website. So they got Unisort, EHR data, GeoSpot. More importantly was the market. Look, so the seafood market, they're saying that it's currently $206 billion by 2026. Actual transaction opportunity 900 plus billion transactions. EHR data 21 billion in 2019 to 42 billion by 2025. 350 plus billion transactions. But GeoSpark, I mean, look at this. 410 billion in what they're doing. 2020 last year. They reckon it's going to go. They reckon it's going to double the market. I can believe that actually, because GeoSpark is like smart cities, smart roads, smart cars. You know, air traffic controllers. GeoSpark are basically going to be like monitoring all the data on the chain from all these various different industries. So, you know, and again, all these industries, they can only go on the Bitcoin blockchain. It's the only blockchain that's big enough, that's scaled to actually support everything that they need. So it's gonna be massive. Like, we really need to prepare ourselves for this, because like I said, I mean, literally, it's just gonna go to multiple millions. Like, you know, almost like in the blink of an eye. You know, so from kind of like being bruised and battled, you know, from the war, suddenly you're all going to be flying high. So just make sure that positive cortisol, you know, doesn't flood your brain and turn you into a knobhead. So this was Tao's comparison to Hut 8. I've heard of them. They've got a Riot blockchain. Their shares are doing well at the moment. Bitfarms and DMG. So share price 3, yeah, market cap, that's more like it. So Tal has only got a $76.2 million market cap at the moment. Hut 8, 634. Hive, 1 billion. Riot, 1.6 billion. Bitfarms, 362 million. And DMG, 226 million. But I mean, Tal is going to smash. Well, actually, I mean, to be honest with you, all these companies here are going to switch over. Well, I mean, actually, market cap, I mean, wait till BTC tanks. Their share price will just simply tank with it, you know. And then with the amount of genuine Bitcoin that Tal has got on their books, share price will go up. Everybody else will start following them. But Tal are already specializing on large block sizes. You know, so you know, we have an idea as to what's coming. It's going to be absolutely immense. Literally, just absolutely immense. Yeah, thanks for sending that photo over there, KB Dad. Muchas gracias. So I had to laugh when I saw this earlier. This was hilarious. Look, can you believe it? Like, honestly. In fact, don't have to play that video just yet. We'll go to my Twitter profiles. And I said, literally, there was this guy here explaining Dogecoin stuff. Look at this. Look, shocking. So I said, literally, the true definition of digital dog shit. And now just look how many views this video has got, honestly. So pause that. There we go. Expand that. Seriously. Skip ads. Look at this. He's got 1.9 million views. 1.9 million views from the... So that was just 6 days ago. 6 days ago. And this effing video on Dogecoin has got 1.9... And these are literally the kind of shitcoiners that we're dealing with. 1.9 million people interested in Doge. Like, oh my god. Like, just wipe them out already. Like, seriously. Huh. But anyway, the video that I do want to play now, so we'll leave it here for the YouTube trailer. There we go. Yeah, sorry about the peeps. Rich says sound. Yeah, I was talking to myself, not realizing that I had my microphone on mute. Thank you very much for reminding me there. Oh, you know, the pitfalls of live broadcasting. Right, but anyway, been a good show today. And again, you know, start thinking about things you can do. Start building your followers on social media. Start putting content out there. You know, get followers on Twitch, on Streamality. You know, collect them from the social media sites at the moment. You know, you've got like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, you know, to collect your audience from. So start stealing them from there, and then take advantage of the mass influx of people that are going to come along. That's effectively what I'm preparing myself for. I'm gearing up for it. You know, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I screen so many people and block so many people, because the influx is going to be absolutely massive. So, you know, just get rid of as many douchebags as you can, you know, because literally the influx is going to be massive. So I want to surround myself with as many quality people as I can, you know, and keep my own sanity while I'm at it. So, you know, I can't be dealing with these shitcoiners because some of them are just literally just absolutely insane. Oh no, I haven't got my phone with me. Oh, I couldn't believe it. Oh, I left upstairs. Oh, classic. That means we can't do ding a dong. Yeah, do you want to put any questions in there for me? Anybody willing to answer any that I know? Yeah, I think that's kind of like most things. An hour show again today. Be good to stop this one here. That'll do, peeps. Yeah, so again, keep us all updated. I might even start like a social group for, a chat group for people that actually want to start creating their own content, just so that, you know, we can all find and source different content from around the internet and feed it to one another. And then we can, you know, interpret it in our own way, have a laugh, do whatever you want. You know, just get cracking is what I would say. Get people using. Looking forward to fun times ahead. Right, so we'll leave it there, people. Hope you enjoyed this show. Questions. What do you think about what's coming Wednesday? I think CSW is having a BTC coin seized by the court order through miners. What do you think? As in, like, other people's BTC seized through court orders? Who knows, mate? Who knows? I mean, we're not actually going to find out until the day anyway, because, you know, CSW likes to keep his cards close to his chest, as as would be very wise to do. But I personally think that it's probably that information along with F2 pool. Oh, and these are the charts I saw. If we look at crypto quant, just to go over these again quickly. If we go to exchange flows, again, I mean, look at this, all exchange reserves. Look at that. You can see the axes crossing over there. I mean, it's insane. Oh, I need to. I am already signed in. Actually, sign in. They remember my password already. My email address. Let's see. See if that works. And we're in. Yeah, all exchanges, reserves going down. Spot exchange inflows. That's total amount of BTC transferred to spot exchange wallets. I think spot exchanges are exchanges that actually set the price. They're not derivative exchanges. So interesting. And obviously the one that I pointed out this morning on the news, news flash, was the fact that a huge amount of BTC had flown onto the Gemini exchange. So maybe somebody's got issues with the Winklevoss twins here. Look, Gemini inflow meme, Gemini inflow general. I mean, look at this. Look at this. There we go. Look, that is 34,000 BTC core coin that has gone into the Gemini exchange. Over $1 billion. That's more than Michael Saylor's. Oh no, well, that was more than Michael Saylor's first purchase of $1 billion plus whatever, you know. But I'm definitely going to start looking at crypto quant analysis more from now on. It's always good to have some, like, you know, data to hand and all that. But yeah, as I was just saying, I think it's the news of this inflows of BTC and the fact that CSW is spooking the market. Look at that. So it's down from 58,000 to 51. You know, is this bull market gonna suddenly turn bearish all of a sudden? You know, people getting spooked. All the shitcoiners not believing it. No, buy the dip, buy the dip. You know, all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, Diddy Weldon. Is that Elon? Let's have a look, see if Elon has still got that picture up on his profile. Look, yeah, look at that. Still got Metafork. Oh, but he's changed it. Now, Metafork. Two separate words. Hypernormalization. What's this? This was actually a really funny YouTube video that Elon had on his... that he put up. In fact, we'll play this now just for giggles, as this is going to go up on Streamanity. Have a laugh at this. Here we go. That did actually genuinely make me laugh. I thought that was hilarious. I've just seen TD Verge put in there a link to BSV on Coinbase Pro. I wonder what happens if we type that in. So they've got help.coinbasepro.en Coinbase getting started crypto education Bitcoin SV. All right, Coinbase Pro Bitcoin SV. Is this where it is? Oh, this must be the one getting started. Is this right? I am human. Seriously? Images with bicycles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next. A bicycle. Next. All right, check it out. This should be interesting. Let's have a quick read of this then. Not too long. Bitcoin SV frequently asked questions. What is Bitcoin SV? Twice a year, the Bitcoin Cash BCH network hard forks. Is that right? Oh, as part of a scheduled protocol upgrade. Unlike previous BCH hard forks, there was a competing proposal that was not compatible with a published roadmap on November 15, 2018. Both groups started creating blocks in their respective separate blockchains. Bitcoin SV was created as a result of the split. When did this fork occur? The fork occurred on 15th of November 2018 at block height 556766. I'm pretending they know what they're talking about. How much BSV have I been credited with? The amount of BSV that you have received is the amount of BCH that you held in your Coinbase account at the time of the fork. So that means all those shitcoin cool coiners are literally holding none. We will get both BCH ABC and BSV. BCH ABC retained the designation of BCH on Coinbase. If you had a BCH balance in your Coinbase account at the time of the fork, your BCH balance will remain the same. Is Coinbase going to support BSV? We do not currently support buy and sell functions for BSV on Coinbase. However, BSV sends are now available on the Coinbase platform. You can view instructions on how to send BSV to an external cryptocurrency address by reading this help article. Coinbase is not able to provide recommendations to third parties or where to send your BSV. You will need to research this information to determine where it could be or where it would be best for you to send your funds. No, we do not accept BSV deposits. Please don't send BSV to Coinbase. How can I send BSV? You can go to your portfolio page and use the send functionality in your BSV wallet to send these funds off of Coinbase. Good. If you had a BSV balance on Coinbase Pro or Prime, you will need to sign. Into Coinbase with your Pro Prime credentials to send your balance. My BSV purchase was pending during the fork. Do we get BSV for that amount? Oh, crap. All right. Well, you know. Interesting stuff. I mean, you know, all these companies that are literally not holding BSV are going to realize that they're holding shitcoins very soon. It is going to be momentous, shall we say? So yeah. Anyway, on that note, hope you've enjoyed the show. Yeah, because we'll leave it there. That's 1 hour, one and a quarter hours. So as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there. Joy given, same time tomorrow. Catch you guys later. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and watch the full episode on Streamality for just 20 cents. Go to www.satoshi.tv. See the link in the description below. Bitcoin, one world, one chain.
Yeah! One vision.